So the other day, Emma hits me with a, "Hey Dad, can I move my bedroom downstairs?" And I thought, sure, why not? You're growing up. And then my second thought was, well, wait a minute, what about people breaking in? And then my third thought was, well, in a couple of years, what about you breaking out? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Bam! Introducing turning your house into a digital fortress with a Ring alarm system. Now look, I'm not sponsored by Ring. I paid for this out of pocket, but Ring, if you're watching, I can easily be purchased. I love your stuff. I have them all. I'm a big fan. Crap. I just realized that this kit only comes with 4 door and window sensors. Uh-oh. Wha-bam! Introducing the Connect Sensor 6-pack. That ought to do it. Let's go. So if you haven't figured it out, today's episode is going to be about how to install and configure the Ring alarm system and the contact sensors, and how to tie it into my Ring camera system that I already have installed. So let's lock this place down. And don't burn the house down. Wait a minute. Did he just say Connect Sensor? Connect Sensor. Connect Sensor. It's supposed to be Contact Sensor. What an idiot. Let's start off with what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Instructions, don't need them. There's the alarm. That is the base station home unit that you can either hook up via Ethernet or you can use it on Wi-Fi as well. Cool. Whatever. Keypad, helpful. Also wireless, aside from the power cord. Mounting bracket for said keypad. Whatever. Accessories. All right. Range extender, helpful. Contact sensor, cool. Contact sensor, motion detector, keypad adapter, power plug, I assume. Power supply. 1, 2, 3, we're missing a contact sensor. Hold on. Hey, we got a hider down there. Perfect. They're all neat. Okay. And then in this one, I assume it's just 6 more sensors. Don't need to open that up. Let's jump into the setup. Ooh, never mind. I do want to open that up. Look how nice that is. That is real pretty. Nice packaging, Ring. 10 times better than individually wrapping them all in a box. That's a real jerk move. So this is the contents of the initial security system box. Again, keypad, alarm unit, power brick, wall plate for the keypad, motion sensor, range extender. That is the power supply for the keypad, contact sensor 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I do have to vent a little bit here, Ring. This is all the extra cardboard that comes from each one of these things being individually wrapped. I mean, this is your 6-pack of add-on sensors. That's a lot less cardboard and a lot better package. So figure it out. Get rid of all this crap. That's just a huge waste. But anyways, that's the full unboxing. Now let's put it together. The alarm itself can be hooked up via Ethernet to your router or Wi-Fi. Now the really cool thing about this, it actually has a SIM card built into it as well. And it's on the side right there. So if you pay for the $10 a month Ring subscription, which I do because I have Ring cameras already, you get cellular backup included with this. So if your internet goes down, it will keep talking to the monitoring station and to your phone via cell phone, which is actually pretty cool. So for 10 bucks a month, if you already have the Ring cameras, that's included with that as well. So I'm going to plug the power in and then we'll start the setup. So after about a minute of having power, that pretty blue little Ring light came on. Get it? Ring. Let's go into the app. So there's my cameras. There's my button that says add alarm, which I already have. So we're going to set it up. We're not going to hit shop. I won't show you this screen because it's my address. Perfect. Now it's saying installation, find a spot for the base station, blah, blah, blah. Continue. Connect it. Yep. So now I have to flip this around and hit the connect app or the pairing button right here. Okay, pairing. Pretty blue ring light has started to spin. Now we're going to click find my base station. Searching. Hey, found it. We're going to go Wi-Fi. Hook that up here. It's thinking. Success! It's now connected to the base station, which is now doing whatever that is. Hit continue. It says, hey, Ring Protect Plus, which I already have. I was going to say it's for my home. It says, do you want to do professional monitoring? I'm going to hit skip for now. I will set that up later, maybe. But it does come included with that $10 a month, so definitely worth it. Now it is doing some updating, so we'll let that update with that pretty little thing. It took about 5 minutes for that thing to stop spinning and for the update to be installed. So it is now online, and my app is showing, click here to add devices, and we're self-monitored. The really cool thing about when you go to add devices, this is the list of the actual devices that came with the alarm system. So it's got your contact sensors preloaded in there, your keypad preloaded in there, your motion sensor, the wave extender. And what happens is as soon as you activate one of these devices, it will automatically pair up to this. So let me show you how that works. It's pretty cool. Here's one of the contact sensors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this little tab right here, which will activate the battery. Yeah, there's my teeth. There, that's almost out, but you see that's blinking. And now over here, look at that, it's spinning. So that was obviously contact sensor 19630. So it's automatically linking up to it. There's no additional installation needed. Oh, and I just got a ding because it was added. So let's tap this device, set it up, got it. This is going to be on, we'll call it the main door. And we will call this the, I don't know, what room is that? Probably the entryway. So we'll just do a custom name, call it entry. Call that entry. And we are going to call this front door. Done, done. Gives you some installation instructions, which are handy. Okay, don't let it be too far apart. Make sure you get the battery door open. Got it, continue. Mount it, got it. Perfect. Now it's showing right now that the door is open because the sensor is apart. Let me get the rest of that plastic out. There we go. So if we put this together, it no longer says the door is open. If I pull it apart, the door is open. And you obviously get that neat little chime from the Ring alarm. Closed. Open. That's pretty handy, huh? Get that? Okay, let's go mount this thing. So we're at the front door. This part of the sensor is going to go right here. And the connector piece is going to go right about here. Now I had an alarm here before, so you can see the adhesive. So these have adhesive backing on them. We're going to peel those off. We're going to stick them up there. Took the adhesive backing off, pressing on them to make sure they stay on there nice and firm. Those aren't going anywhere. You have to be able to make sure that this will slide off, because when the battery dies, which is a CR2032 battery, this piece will just slide backwards, and that's how you get to the battery to replace it. So make sure there's plenty of space behind this big unit here. But it is attached. Now if we open the door, look at that. It registers that the door's open. Easy peasy. On to the next. So I just got the downstairs patio installed. And it works. We're obviously downstairs. We're pretty far away from the base station, but this is the perfect time to install this range extender. So we're going to plug this guy in to the wall right here. And you notice it's immediately adding the device. Now, the bulk of the sensors will be down here in the basement, so I want to make sure they all have good signal. So that's where this range extender comes in. Putting this right here, and it's now online. Device added, tap to set up. We go through the whole thing. Family room. Just call it the range extender. Perfect. So it is now relaying the information from what's going to be all the contact sensors in the basement to the main keypad upstairs. So, perfect. On to the rest. So far, I've got almost all of them done. I have the contact sensor and the motion sensor and the keypad left, and then I'll do the additional 6-pack. Time to install the keypad, and they say you're supposed to have it in the entryway near the doors. So I'm going to put it in this little corner right here because I do have an AC outlet way down there. But I don't want to drill any holes in the wall, so I'm going to cheat and mount it with Velcro. Put one piece of Velcro on the mounting plate and the other on the wall. And that's where it's going to stick, and then if I need to remove it, it'll be easier than trying to fill the holes back in. Okay, little Velcro on the wall. Velcro on the back of this base plate. Boom. It's not going to go anywhere. If I need to move it again, I can. Perfect, got that on. Run the power down to here. It's buried behind all this crap. Not too worried about that cord because we are behind the door here. Okay, it's got the flashing light that it's trying to connect. Check back in the app here. Oh, looks like it's got connection. In the app, it already has the keypad. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to click on that, go to Finish Setup. Got it. Keypad is in the entry room, which we already established earlier. We'll just call it the keypad. Continue. Got it. Choose an access code. All right. Well, I'll just give it to you guys right now. My access code is... Did you get that? Did you write it down? Okay. After I put that in, you can put in to add a shared user, which we're not going to do for now. Success. Shows the keypad online. You can use this to also play chirps. That's fun. Chirp may be out of sync with the base station, it says. That's fine. Let's open the door and see what happens. Should get surround sound chirps now. Ah, cool. I can hear it on both of them. Seems pretty in sync to me. Okay, time for the motion sensor. So I pulled the battery thingy out in here to my Connect Devices screen. Perfect. Where is the sensor going to be located, it says. We're going to put this in a room. So it says if you put it in the entryway, alarm is delayed when the motion sensor senses motion, giving you time to disarm the system. Or in a room where it will immediately sound if it detects motion. This is going to go in the garage, so I'm going to put that this is in a room. And I'm going to customize the room name, call it garage. Let's call it motion detector. And it says should be mounted 7 feet 6 inches above the floor. Put it in a corner or on a wall so that it can view the entire area you want to cover. So it needs to go up in a corner and relatively tall. Okay, I can do that. So it's having me do a motion detector test. And I put it in the corner. I'll show you where I put it. So if I walk out, oh, yep, there it is. Motion detected. It's up there in the corner. So it should cover the entire garage, I would hope. But my biggest concern is covering anywhere from the back door to that door. So yeah, that's in a perfect spot, I think. We're good. Every device that came with the kit is now registered. Motion detector, all the contact sensors, the keypad, etc. So how do we install these? Obviously these are not registered as part of the kit, but Ring actually does something really cool with this. You lift up any of the sensors and underneath it, you find a card with a little QR code on it. So in the app, we're going to hit add. We're going to go to security. And we're going to add a sensor. These are contact sensors for 2nd gen. Introduction, ready, got it. Scan the QR code. There we go. So it found that one. We're going to use this code. And then it looks just like it did when it came out of the kit. It shows the tab. It says pull the tab out of the back of it. So we're going to break these apart here. Oh, that worked. And we're going to pull that tab out. And immediately it starts to register it. And that's how we're going to add these additional 6. So I'm going to go do that. Once I got rolling, I actually got through that pretty quick. So I now have every single window and door in the basement covered, as well as every other door in my house. So basically, if you can get in it from the ground floor, it is covered. I now have every single thing hooked up to that base station, which is fantastic. You can see here now, alarm tap to view. You have disarmed, home, or away. I'm going to click home.
Home and armed.
Perfect. And then I get a notification that says it's been changed. I'm going to go to away.
Delay started.
So when you click on away, it starts the exit delay. So you have time to get out the door before it sets off your alarm. You can hear the countdown running. And there's actually a visual countdown on here. The little ring is filling up.
Away and armed.
That's pretty cool. And then I get the notification on here as well. Go ahead and disarm it.
Disarmed.
And then, of course, keep getting notifications. You have the option to do all of this from the keypad. So if I punch in my code, then I can hit away.
Exit delay started.
You see the little countdown on there as well. When that little bar fills up, that's when the alarm is armed. Can't cancel it without the code.
Disarmed.
Pretty cool. I did go ahead and sign up for the monitoring, which was a very simple process. It literally just made me click on a couple buttons, and then it verified with my address to see if I required an alarm permit, and in my area that is not required. It then also gives me a certificate that I can print off and send to my homeowner's insurance, which I'm going to do that today, because a lot of homeowners insurance will give you a discount on your policy if you have a monitored alarm system, which I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to do that today as well. But the system is set up. Now let's test it, because this is going to be loud. Because I have the monitoring set up on my Ring, I'm not going to open a window or a door to set it off, because I really don't want them to actually call me or call the police. So instead, let's just test to see how loud the alarm is. There it is. Sound the siren. Please note, this will be loud enough for your neighbors to hear. Got it. Oh boy. That's loud. And I keep getting notifications. I was digging through my settings and I found a really cool one which I changed, but now I can't for the life of me find it. So obviously my best advice to you is going to be to play around with those settings as much as humanly possible after you install your Ring. But the gist of it is, I have a couple of cameras outside my house. Those cameras also have alarms built into them, so that you as a user, when you get an alert that there is motion, you can talk to whoever's there, or you can hit a button to sound an alarm. Well, I've now rigged that into this alarm system so that if the alarm goes off in here, it will also go off outside. So my cameras that I have outside, their alarms will go off when my alarm goes off inside. So it's an indoor-outdoor alarm. So if that's not enough to scare somebody away or wake up the neighbors, I don't know what will. Another cool thing that you can do with the cameras is you can enable them to record and turn their lights on whenever something is triggered inside the house. So let's say your alarm gets triggered at 2 a.m. All of your cameras will immediately turn on with their sirens, their lights, and they will start recording to see if anybody or anything is outside. So the Ring functionality going between the cameras and between the alarm system itself is really, really cool. So spend some time with that. So that is it, folks. The Ring has been performing really well. I'm actually about 4 days into using the system. I forgot to film an outro for this video, and now I'm finally editing it, so shame on me. They do give you a 7-day practice window so that if you do happen to set it off, they're not going to call the police immediately, which has been pretty nice because I've set it off trying to leave my house and trying to come home to my house. So definitely enjoying that practice time. I will leave links in the description below to the Ring and the contact sensors. The Ring system, as of right now, it's usually $250. It's on sale for $199 through Amazon. So definitely jump on it now if it's something that you're looking to purchase. And as always, if you do purchase from one of those links, I do get a small portion of that, as I am an Amazon affiliate. It's no additional charge to you. So just kind of a cool thing. But that's all I've got, folks. Enjoy the system. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. Thanks for watching.